Hi everyone, so I just wanted to do this thing right here and talk about Iron Man Mark 1. This is from the 2018 SDCC exclusive, and this was actually at Gamestop. And I really like the fact that it actually has the unique logo, Marvel Studios 10. That's the first 10 years. And we're just going to open this up, but before we do that, I do want to talk about this and just talk about the tragedy that is GameStop and how it handles anything. So as you can see, we're just going to turn it a little bit to the side. You can already see this thing is fat. You can see it squinched up here. And then even worse, look closely at that. Just the top of it already ripped here and it just bent here. And I'm not really complaining to be petty because I don't actually care that much about the condition of this particular pop. If it was a Conan Super Pop, I would be really mad. But the bottom squished, and this was actually the better pop. The other one actually had like a cut on the back, and this thing is still bent, which is absolutely ridiculous. But at least the pop inside is undamaged, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna open this up and see inside. But for the package itself, oh, and also want to talk about what happened. So the girls working there said that they took these pops, and they're SDCC pops, and they just took them and stuffed them into another box full of a bunch of other non-Funko related things that smashed the box together and made them force like this. And it's just absolute lack of care, like, whatsoever. And it's different, you know. Most people complain about Funko Pop boxes, and yeah, I love keeping stuff in the boxes, but in this case I'm not just complaining about it because of lack of care. I'm complaining about it because SDCC stuff is really sought after, so they should really care about those particular products, and they don't, which is so stupid. But we're just going to take it out and see what it looks like inside. And we're also just going to check if there are any blemishes or any plastic problems, glue problems and stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. This is actually a bobblehead. I forgot this was a bobblehead. Somebody actually had a video of this, and I just like had a memory fart. And but this is so cool. And yeah, like people said before, you can actually feel the weight of this. And yes, it's vinyl, but it feels, I swear it feels like it's like made out of metal or something. It's super hard material, and the top is actually super, it's thick, but it's super lightweight compared to the bottom. The bottom is insanely heavy. Detailing is incredible though. So box, I would actually just give the box a 0 out of 10, because it's not like it's the box is damaged before it even went on the shelf. It's not like the freaking employee messed it up, because she was actually really, like, she's really caring about stuff, because she's a collector, not a collector, but she's an artist, and she's a nerd herself. She plays a lot of video games and stuff like that, so she knows that it matters. And at least the pop itself is amazing, because I'm gonna zoom in. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit more, or just put the focus a little bit better. But you can see right here, the metal pieces look like they're actually separated from each other, even though they're not. But the illusion is good enough, and you can see that they put in so much work into this. Look at the back, and look at this right here. And it reminds me of that scene when he did put this together in the Iron Man movie, and it's just like it kind of like it's an homage to how much he worked, how hard he worked to just get out of a bad situation. And it's amazing because this started the MCU basically. And I don't like the MCU as much as I did before. I love the first Avengers movie. I still love Iron Man. I'm still a huge Iron Man fan, which is why this is cool. But the MCU isn't as amazing as it used to be. But this right here is an awesome thing, especially if you're an Iron Man fan, especially if you love the first movie in particular. And we're just gonna look at the bottom right here and see what it says. It just says Marvel and Funko LLC 2018, and made in Vietnam. I want to know if the locations actually affect the detail and the work on it, because this is an incredible piece. So I'm going to look out for more stuff from Vietnam, because we know one for sure, this one is actually really good. And we're going to pull it back and put them like this, And look at, he wobbles a lot. This is a lot of, let me see if we can actually, I'm not going to detach it, but we can, I want to see if the, I want to pull it a little bit to make sure that they actually did their due diligence. So yeah, there, I did have some pops before where they're bobblehead and it looks like the top, whoops, it looks like the top could come off, and that isn't the case here. So, and the bobble is a lot, like it's very, very animated when you bobble it. So, and you can see, look at that thing there. There's like an indent on top. Kind of reminds me of the Iron Giant when he had that bump and it went in and he just went berserk. He went berserk on him. But everything's amazing. Bottom is really heavy and heavily detailed. Top is really light and bobbles a lot. Made in Vietnam. I couldn't ask for a better pop, honestly. And I don't even know if I'm keeping this one, but I do want to say that the pop itself, I would give this, like, I don't want to rate, use a number system, but if I did use a number system, this would be a 10 out of 10. Like, there is nothing wrong with this pop. This is amazing. And I'm just going to put him up there. And maybe I'll just put Conan next to him just to show. Oops, I almost messed that up. But there's Conan. And he's just bobbling. I like Conan. Beep.